Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm recording this so that whoever couldn't get on can get on and watch it. So okay, so next we're gonna do something different. We are going to add friends to our Facebook page because we want as many people possible that to see us, because this is how we brand our business. So if you want some suggestions on adding friends, so for example, Debbie, the guy that had that surgery, you may have a lot of mutual friends, and maybe you have friends that you didn't even know that you had mutual friends. So go to somebody that is a big influence in your group, not your group, but on your Facebook page, somebody that shares like motivational quotes, stuff like that. And then if they're friends, so you're going to go to their page and you're going to look at their friends. Sometimes they're private, okay? And then sometimes they're not. So if they're not private, you can scroll through their friends. And if you have 15, 20 people, mutual friends, then friend request that person, because that's not so awkward. You have 20 friends in common. If you friend request this person, they're going to accept it, because they're going to be like, ooh, who is she? Look at your page and say, oh, we have 20 friends in common, something like that, and they're going to accept it. So because this is a way that we brand ourselves. So we want as many people, as many friends as possible. Okay. So we're just going to take a couple minutes, another 10 minutes to just add friends. I would suggest not staying on the same person's page, because you don't want to be weird. Okay. And actually we probably won't do 10 minutes, because sometimes if you friend request too much, Facebook will give you a warning. Okay. And we don't want that. So we'll just do 3 minutes of just adding friends. And you guys all know that at the bottom of your screen it says chat. So if you have any questions, you don't want to come off mute, just type them in there, because I can see them. Also, I do want to say too, you really don't want to go to other health coaches' pages and do that with their friends, because we all should be public, but you don't want to invite other people's client or friends, because they're probably already and maybe on plan. So you don't want to go to somebody else's plan, because they're going to go with that person, they're friends with that person, so another health coach. So if you have more than one or two health coaches that friends with that person, then I would not suggest friend requesting that person unless you personally know them, like you have a relationship with them. And I might need help with this next thing. So Scott or Rob, if you could help me with this. We are going to.
We got a lot going on down here, but go. What was your question? Got a hurricane in the house.
to make the yourself, we all want to be public because we want as many people to be to see us, not just our friends, so other people can see you, that maybe that you commented on their post and they're like, who's that lady? And so then when they click on your profile, they can see what you're about because you're branding yourself as whatever your passion. Your first thing should be your passion, and then your overall health. You know, like our granddaughter. We have a lot of our kids. We are dog people. We have Debbie. We have a lot of dogs too. So you'll see a lot of dog pictures on ours. We like camping. We like traveling, but we also eat healthy.
Right there in the corner.
We are healthy people. We are active, and we cook a lot, and then we've lost some weight because that's our profile picture. So we're gonna work on setting your Facebook page to public. It actually, is everybody public already, or do you even know? If anybody is not public, just come off mute so we can make sure that we walk you through this. You are public, Tina. Or Jessica, sorry.
Yeah, I'm public.
Okay, Tina's public. Jessica is trying to unmute herself.
No,
I'm not public.
Okay,
and I need to stay private. Overall, I can make individual posts public, but I'm on a lot of military support groups with my son in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
So I keep my entire thing kind of locked down pretty securely.
Okay, that's fine then. And then Jessica, how about you?
I can go public.
You are public.
No, I can go public, but I'm not. I don't know how to do that.
So yes, you need to, I would suggest going public so that more people see your stuff. And then when you get off here, you can boss Ike around and tell him to go public too if he's not. He probably he may not be. So,
I think he's public.
yes. So yeah.
I've had a few. How do I turn it public?
So Scott, where are you?
Actually, Kathy's right here.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. So basically, you're gonna go on your phone. Here, hold on. I got a little hurricane right here. You're gonna have that little hamburger down in the corner.
Okay.
You're gonna click that. You're gonna scroll all the way down, and it's gonna say Settings and Privacy.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna go into your settings, and then scroll down to your privacy settings, or no, timeline and tagging. And then who can see your posts on your timeline? Oh, wait a minute. I have that set as friends. Wait a minute, Scott. I might need your help. For some reason, that's not. I know that's how we did it the other day. Tagging with you. Oh, there we are. It's under privacy settings. So who can see your future posts? You can do it to public. I have mine set to public.
Who can see what you share?
Yeah, who can see what you share? Who can see your future posts?
Did you find it, Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so we're good with that. Okay, so perfect. So so that everybody's public, so that's great. So next, we're going to give a little bit of love out in the Live Right group. Okay, so we're going to go to the Live Right group, and we're just going to scroll through that, and we're just going to give a little bit of love for everybody that has posts on there, because we want to be a part of that group. We want to be an inspiration and a support to that group. So just go into the Live Right, search the Live Right group, and just, when people post non-scale victories, congratulations, maybe welcome people in that group, because people will start seeing your name, and then they'll recognize your name when you make posts or your encouragement, and then they will encourage you back. And also, it's just a support group. It's you know, an accountability for yourself, because you are active on that group. People will start seeing your name, and so it only will help you in your own health, staying accountable, and then keeping, you know, your own weight off. So so we like seeing people post in there, part of our organization, and you all are part of our organization, and we love when you guys love on other people, because actually we're all in this together. So so if you want to go to that, yes, Scott.
In Live Right on your phone, in the top right-hand corner, there's a shield. If you touch on that shield, there's admin tools. If you scroll all the way to the right, it says top contributors. One of the things that I like to look on there with the top contributors is to see if any of my clients are top contributors on Live Right. Who's having the interaction? That may be somebody that you want to explore coaching with. Like, for example, one of them who's on the call tonight, Tina, you posted on there quite a bit. That's how we identified that you might be somebody who would do a very good job of coaching.
Yeah, for sure. If you have clients and they're really active on that, they could be your next potential coach. And you definitely want coaches. So Scott, can you walk us through that again?
So go into the Live Right page. Up above the pinned post on the very top line, there's a magnifying glass, and it looks like a little shield with a star in it in the top right corner. If you just touch that, admin tools comes up on another screen.
Okay, yeah.
And if you, on the cross at the top, it says total members, posts, and comments. On the right, it says top contributors. So the 38 top contributors on Live Right, when you hit that button, the 38 top contributors come up.
It says admin, what? Tools. And then what do you click on?
Move it all the way to the right and look for top contributors. It's in the top row. Top contributors.
Oh, I see it. The little box.
Yep. And then you have to hit more or whatever.
See all.
See all. And I can see one of my clients, new clients, is on here.
So did you guys get that? Jessica, not yet, but Debbie, are you good with that, where you can see that? Just thumbs up, thumbs up. Tina, did you get through it? Okay.
I'm getting member requests, keyword alerts,
Yeah.
admin and moderator activity.
Up above that,
Up above that, there's 39.9K. Scroll that.
Not seeing that. There's what I've got.
Yeah. All. Scroll down. Push it down.
It's all the way down.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah. That.
I wonder if you're an admin. Rob saying, I heard Rob up here. She is an admin. Okay, Rob made you an admin. So
Okay.
we'll have to look into that then, Debbie.
Okay.
So I'll make note of that. Okay, so we can just keep sharing in this group, encouragement and so forth. That's a really neat idea. Whatever you want to say. If they post, you know, themselves, congratulations. And also I do want to talk a little bit about this group. So as admins and moderators in this Live Right group, if you see anybody that's ever trying to sell other products, that's not allowed in this group. This group is a support group. And so up at the top, if you haven't ever read the rules of this group, so anybody that's trying to sell anything, anybody that's being disrespectful or mean or anything like that, promoting other products, if you could just take a quick screenshot of whoever posted it and then send it to Rob or I, and then we can send that to whoever that person belongs with. Okay, so but as admins and moderators of this group, that is part of our duties to make sure that everybody's being nice and encouraging and positive in this group. Some people aren't oh, people aren't always happy, but they're not so bad that it's just okay. They're having a bad day maybe, but somebody that's being, mean on purpose, then we would definitely want to flag that. Or selling and trading of fuelings is not allowed. So, so that if you ever try to get rid of your fuelings or trade because you don't like it or anything like that, they will flag you. And then you would get notification. Robin, I would reach out to you. So just know that. Okay, so we'll give it a couple more minutes just to love in this group a little bit, and then we'll go on to the next. I would also suggest, if you're new to coaching, to try to at least get 10 to 15 new friends a day. That will build. Oh, I see your puppy now. That will build your business. That would build your business because more people are seeing you. So, so I definitely would suggest adding at least 10 to 15 people to your friends list. As a non-Facebook user, when we first started, I did not have very many friends at all. So that was the biggest thing for me, was just adding more and more friends. I hardly did anything in Facebook. So that was a struggle for me because I was like, it was weird. I'm like, these people are going to think, what are they going to think of me? This is weird, whatever. I was that kind of person. But to come to find out, I've met a lot of people that I didn't even know, that now are good friends. So it's a change for me. Okay. So I think that next we're going to do our heart list. And these are people that are just on our hearts. So so that the people that you think about, I mean, they could or could not need plan. It doesn't matter. But just they're just on our hearts. We've been thinking about them and just sending them a little bit of love. Okay, somebody maybe that, like Debbie said, that guy that just had surgery, just sending him some positive vibes, some love. If you don't have a heart list, that's fine too. Maybe your birthday list. So in your notifications on Facebook, they always send you birthdays, celebrations, and you may only have 2 or 3 birthdays, but actually I like to go and people, because on your birthday you get 50 happy birthdays, right? And you don't really look at any of them because there's so many. It's like overwhelming. So so I like to do the happy belated birthdays. So every few days I'll do my birthday celebrations. So instead of doing the ones on that day, I will go to the ones that had a birthday like two days or the day or yesterday, and say happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great day, because they recognize that, they see that, because it's not all cluttered up in that happy birthday on their day. So and also I kind of try to write something extra instead of just happy birthday exclamation point. I try to do something like, I hope you had a great day. Did you do anything special? Something like that. So then they reply back. Okay. So you could say the same thing on just copy and paste. You don't have to type it all out every time. That's what's awesome. You can just copy and paste. As you all know, if you haven't figured it out yet, we do a lot of copying and pasting. So it's definitely easier. So if you want to, and then if you don't know how to find your birthdays, it's just in your notification. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but it's going to be like a little pink. It looks like a little candle on your notification page. And usually the notifications are in the morning time. And it just looks like a little pink. Did you find it, Debbie? Okay, perfect. Jessica, did you find yours? Okay, perfect. And then Tina, I can't see you, Tina. You're very, there you are. Okay. I see you. Okay. So I'm sure most everybody's done with all their birthdays. So next we'll just take another quick break. It's about 36. So about 38 or 39, we'll just come back on and start again. But if you're good and you don't need anything, you don't need that break. But just like, get your arms, stretch, some yoga. Don't hurt yourself, right? So just some stretching, clearing your mind. It is a lot. Okay. So I'll be right back. I think we're putting my granddaughter to bed, maybe. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back to recording. We won't do this tonight, but another suggestion, just with branding yourself, maybe you have or haven't had a big weight loss story yet, but you definitely want to towards the end of the month, maybe think about changing your profile picture to like a before and after, or one of your Facebook or face-to-faces. So around the 20th and the 25th, I'd like to do that. Just you can use an old face-to-face. You can use a whole body before and after, whatever you want to. But that also will push you up to everybody's in everybody's Facebook feed so that they see yours, because all you did was change that profile picture. Okay. So so the first of the month, I mean, if you're packed, like I think mine is my granddaughter right now, and that's fine. But because it's not all about your weight loss. So but I definitely would towards the 20th, 25th, just to get that extra push to the end of the month, consider changing maybe twice your before and your profile picture. So so if you want to think about that, or think about making one so that you can do that, so that everybody sees your weight loss story when you do have one, or if you have one already. So so then all those new Facebook friends that you've been adding will see that. So and then next we're just going to go we're just going to start the A to Z commenting again. So you can just get back into your friends list and just start where you left off last time. As you add friends to your list, you really don't need to comment on their profile picture. it will come back. They will come back around when you get to their names. Okay, so they're going to accept your friend request. You don't need to say nothing to them, or if you unless you want to, but it's not necessary that you comment on something on each new friend. They will come back around when you get to their name. And this is like a rapid, like, and then always make sure you hit that like button so you remember. That was hard for me to remember to hit that like button and comment. I don't know why, but it was. But this is like a quick thing. Don't let yourself get caught up in scrolling. Okay. You're like, oh, who are they? And then you start, oh, that's neat. And then you start scrolling on one person. And then 5 minutes later, you're like, oh my gosh, I've totally lost track. So these are just rapid, beautiful, great picture, love that, those clouds. Clouds are beautiful, whatever you want to say. It's totally up to you. And then also, people, if this time of year, it's very political, right? So if it's something like political on their profile picture and you really don't want to comment on that, then you could go to either their profile or the other picture in the background, or you could scroll, a couple down. If there's nothing there, all political, then I would just move on to the next one, because you don't want to get tied up into that. So by commenting, by doing these power hours, what you're doing today, you're kind of branding yourself. You will see the results of this in 2 to 3 months. So this is a perfect time to be doing these, because you all know what happens that we all did. At least Rob and I did every January. We did the same thing every year, right? We started a new plan. So so a new, New Year's thing that we just so in January, people will see what you've been doing. They will recognize you over the last 2 and 3 months by being at the top of their news feed, and they're going to reach out to you. So what you do today is you're going to see the results of in 2 to 3 months. And our Rob and I's health coaches are actually Adam and Gina. So they're the founders of that Live Right group. So we had a call with them today, and Adam said that I think it was 75% of Americans gained an average of 17 pounds through the COVID. So yeah, it was a much larger than what I thought it was. I think it was like 78%, much larger than I expected. I knew it did happen because I talked to a lot of those people, but he knew the exact numbers. So the average was 17 pounds. That's 78% of people that gained. We'll probably take another break again in about 4 minutes just to clear our minds. And if anybody has any other suggestions on what they would like to do, I'm totally open to that.
Nick, what if we go back through and comment on our posts? Or either interactive posts that you have,
Oh, yeah.
going to people's posts, or going to people's pages that have already liked some of our
Yeah.
posts.
Okay.
Scrubbing it like we talked about the other night.
Yeah. We can stop about 48 and then take a couple minute break in the last 10 minutes. What Scott's talking about is maybe you post a recipe, or maybe you did post a before, a face to face, or a before and after post, or maybe just an inspirational quote that you did today. We will going back to your timeline and seeing who liked it or who commented on it, and comment back. Say thank you very much, or this you need to try this. This is awesome, or whatever it may be. Just to reply to people that's commented on your post. So so we'll just give it a couple more minutes, and then that's maybe something that we can when we after the 2-minute break, we can go back through those. And then right before we get off of here, I would like everybody to post a picture of not of your it does not have to be of yourself. I would recommend not being of yourself, but just a before and after post of somebody. So and we'll go through on how you can find those. But right before we get off here, 3 minutes, 4 minutes into it, into 8, we will do a before and after post. Okay. If you guys want to take a break, you can. Just a couple minute break, just to relieve that tension, turn it off for a minute, so that it doesn't get so overwhelming that you just relax for a minute. If you would like to do that for a couple minutes. If not, you can keep commenting. It's totally up to you. Or I'm going to record again. Sorry. Okay. So now we are going to go, like Scott suggested, we're going to go into our Facebook page again. And the things that we have posted. So my last post was me cooking dinner, or actually I was tagged in it. So I was cooking dinner. It was really good, by the way. And people commented on it. I'll have to find some, to find it. Would love the recipe. So I'm going to take that recipe and I'm going to put it in there so that they have it. Actually, I do this a lot, really. So this is a good post to do. So you all know that we like to post 3 times a week. In the morning time, it's a motivational quote or a motivational post. And then like around 3 or 4 in the evening, I will do a recipe, okay, post. And then around 8 o'clock, I will do somebody's before and afters post, okay? These before and after posts, you're more than welcome to get on my Facebook page and just scroll back a couple weeks and take one, copy and paste. You don't want to share before and afters. You always want to just copy and paste, okay? So you're more than welcome to get on mine and take a couple weeks back and take one. I'm fine with that, okay? But you don't want to take before and afters off of that Live Right group, because those people have not okayed. That is a private group. So you never want to share a before and after on that Live Right group. But we will do that right before we get off here. But the recipes, around 3 or 4, if I am cooking something for dinner, I will just post the picture of my dinner on my plate. And then I will get at least 10 people asking me, will you send me the recipe? Okay? They want to know the recipe. So, and then I might message it to them. I'm going to copy and paste the recipe and send it to them because it's a lean and green meal. And I'll PM you the recipe and I'm going to message it through Messenger and send it through a private message. Okay? And then, I may just say, sure, I'll send it in a bit. And then more and more. And that keeps, every time somebody comments, it pops it back up to the top of everybody's news feed. So that keeps it going to the top and keeps people seeing my post. Okay. So I at times when I'm making something special, I will just post the picture, and people are like, it was chicken cacciatore tonight. I might just say that, this is one of my favorites, chicken cacciatore. And then people that aren't in that Live Right group, they don't know the recipe. They don't know where to find it. So then people are like, will you send me the recipe? And then I'll message it to them. But if I'm just eating steak and broccoli, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a recipe off of Live Right, right? So, but if it is something that's good and it's really good, I will just put the picture of my dinner plate on there. It does get a lot of feedback from them. So, but I don't always cook every night neither. So, I do use a lot of the Live Right recipes to post. But right now, you're just commenting on your own posts and just thanking people. And one was where we're in Florida right now. We took our granddaughter her first plane ride to Florida, so we had a couple pictures of that. So we'll have a lot of posts this week about Disney and vacation. So we're just thanking everybody. And remember, just by you thanking those people is bumping that back up in the news feed because it's another comment on your post. Okay. So it's about 3 till. So we're going to go in and we're going to make a post on Facebook. Okay. So so you're going to find a before and after. I will tell you that you can go into Eccles.org, Eccles organization, I should say. And if you scroll down, and Scott, or Rob or Kathy, you may be able to find this faster than me. but you will see a post of Gina, her before and after, and underneath that post, how do you search it? Do you know, Kathy?
Down there.
She's looking for the what, the announcement?
Home of Gina.
Where were you?
The one that's,
I just find it because it comes up in my announcements all the time because I commented on it and put my profile on it.
the one of Gina, this one?
No, the one where she has all the before and after stories in there.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not sure how to find that one. Are we still on mute?
It came in January, that I know.
I think I just put in, oh, wait, because I'm in left, right, that's not gonna be again.
It's not at the top. Usually it's the top. Okay, so right now I will figure out where to find it at, an easier way. But in the meantime, if you want to go on Rob or I's, or mine, I should say, or Scott's, he's opened his up too. And just go scroll back a couple weeks because we don't all want to post the same thing, right? So scroll back and copy and paste a before and after. And does everybody know how to copy and paste?
You just put transformation stories in the search.
Oh, okay. So you, in Ecclesorg, you're going to search transformation stories.
So we're not muted,
And
right?
yeah, it came out in June. Time for fresh new transformation.
Yes.
stories.
January 24th.
Yeah.
Looks like
January 24th. Sorry, my eyes are.
right there at the top.
Yes. So, so you can search and Eccles organization transformation stories, and mine, I just typed in transformations and it was the 5th one down. And there's over 700 comments, and these comments are people's stories. So you could, and she did this on purpose for us to be able to share. So you're just going to share, you're just going to copy that comment. And then take a screenshot of the picture and then post it onto that picture onto your Facebook page and paste the comment. You can scroll through there. Maybe one of them means something to you. Maybe one of them means something, may mean something that to somebody that you just did a health assessment on. You know, maybe they have the same issues going on, the same, you know, diabetes, you know, chronic illness, whatever. And it just something that they may relate to and be, you know, be like, oh, I can do this. So, so just you read through them, make sure, I will say, make sure you read the story because everybody's story doesn't, sometimes gets gibberish. So make sure you know what they're saying and actually read it. Yes.
Still recording.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're gonna stop and save it. That's what I
Oh, okay. Okay, Rob came up to here to save this for me. But so, and then you just hit post. Did everybody get that done? Is everybody good on that? Does anybody need walk through that process? Okay, great. You guys are awesome Facebookers. You guys know more than I ever did. So, so that's good. Does anybody, it's 8:02. I'm sorry we ran a little bit over, but every night you always want to do a around this time a face or a before and after post of whatever you want to do. It could be yourself, it could be somebody else, but that's how you're going to brand yourself of helping people get healthy. So so I will thank you all for getting on. We're going to be doing this again on Monday. So I hope you guys can all get on Monday again. But if you need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Rob and I are always available, okay? And have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Have a safe weekend. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.